On this day, I really didn't expect to shoot any mackerel at all since this was in the early spring and it was cold this day also. So I didn't expect to come across any bugs, but I do always bring both my telephoto and my macro lenses with me when I go out to shoot because you never know what you might come across while out in the field. I found this subject on accident. I was walking by looking for birds and I noticed something on a branch. I walked past it at first, but something told me to give it another look, so I did, and it ended up being something I've been wanting to photograph for a while now. What I'm photographing is a dead infected ant that was infected with a zombie ant fungus, which really turns them into zombies. The fungus takes full control over the ant's body and forces the ant to climb onto a tree or shrub and causes it to enter a death grip where it bites into vegetation, attaches itself, and waits to die while the fungus consumes its body. I've always found parasitic funguses like these to be very interesting, and I'm glad I finally photographed the zombie ant fungus. I really like how this shot turned out, and it is easily one of my favorite shots of the whole year. I also ended up finding another infected ant on the same tree. I hung out in this area for about 20 minutes, just standing around watching and observing. There was this one turkey vulture that kept flying back and forth in this area that I was keeping an eye on. I turned my shutter speed up to 1/2000th of a second, just in case I got an opportunity to get an in-flight shot. I stood still in this spot hoping that it would fly in my direction, and to my luck it did. My anticipation and patience here paid off as I was able to get my first in-flight bird shot. As soon as the thrasher flew away, I heard the call of a hawk approaching. It landed on a tree that was kind of far away, so I had to use my 2x converter to get the best possible shots in this situation. Once it landed, I noticed it was eating something. I couldn't tell what it was at that moment, but later when I looked at the footage, I realized it was a crawfish. Overall, I'm not super thrilled about the shots considering the quality loss because of how far it was and because I had to use my 2x converter. But this was still a very cool moment to capture on film. Whenever I'm out photographing birds, I always try to be prepared at all times because things can happen so quick when you aren't prepared, such as a bird landing right in front of you or near you when you least expect it. I can't tell you how many shot opportunities I missed out on because I wasn't ready at that particular moment. But for this bird, I was ready. It landed right in front of me and it stayed put for a few seconds before flying away. Overall, this was one of my favorite photo walks of the whole year. My favorite moment of this session has to be photographing and filming a hawk for the first time. That was very cool to witness. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see more wildlife videos like this. I usually only shoot other wildlife during the colder months, but I'm willing to put more time and effort into it during the spring and summer months next year. Just let me know down in the comments. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.